From a medico to a political leader and now the face of BJP in Delhi, Dr. Harshvardhan Singh, the Chief Minister candidate of the Saffron outfit, is all set to fight yet another election from Krishnanagar constituency, armed with a battery of social media experts and professional public relation agents in addition to large number of party loyalists. After a hectic day of campaigning in a hotel on the outskirts of the national capital, Dr. Harshvardhan talks exclusively to NNIS and strongly criticizes Sheila Dikshit-led Congress in Delhi. Across the national capital, BJP has put up publicity materials claiming once it comes to power in Delhi replacing Sheila Dikshit's Congress, the power tariff will be brought down at least by 30%. The big question at this time BJP campaigners are facing if the private sector entities engaged in providing power supply in Delhi will at all agree to any such proposition coming from the government, as lowering power tariff will certainly mean a cut on their profit. Dr. Harshvardhan alleges Congress in power has been indulging in corrupt practices when it comes to handling private power companies in Delhi.
If I get uninterrupted power supply and if there is no corruption in the calculation of my power tariff, then whatever power tariff is calculated, people may not mind giving that back to the power companies or the government, whatever is the mechanism. But if there is huge corruption in all the transactions that are happening at various levels, say for instance I talk of Delhi, between the government and the DERC, or between the DERC and the power companies, or between the government and the power companies, if all these transactions are not thoroughly transparent, if even after a decade of privatization we cannot ensure that a CAG audit of the accounts of the power companies is made freely available, the findings of that CAG, right now there is no audit. Ideal should have been the audit is there and the reports are made public. So right now there is huge bungling, and unfortunately the government has turned a blind eye to it.
Claiming that not only cheaper power will be provided to residents of Delhi once voted to power, Dr. Harshvardhan also claimed supply of uninterrupted power for the people living in the national capital. Coming down strongly on the Congress government, the BJP stalwart said while Sheila Dikshit has been sympathetic to the power supply companies, she shied away from backing the consumers.
Every request of the people or the you can say RWAs, NGOs, they have been crying themselves hoarse, and everything is falling on the deaf ears and the insensitive heart of the government, and particularly the Chief Minister, because we have seen Chief Minister shedding tears for the power companies, giving them subsidy time and again, but never even giving a slightly polite word for the people.
Dr. Harshvardhan also claimed that once BJP comes to power after winning the December 4th election, it will take care of the interests of the commoners. He ensured of transparency in the functioning of his government once elected.
For instance, I remind you that very recently she said that why are people crying so much about these huge tariffs of power? They could jolly well stop using these ACs and coolers and fans. Why are they using so much of light and all this? I think this is insulting the people of Delhi, and that has been her habit. So I think somebody has to take a note of it. Somebody has to take a call on this, and I am sure the new government will certainly take a call on all these very sensitive issues and do something which is actually, we don't want to harass anybody, but actually there has to be transparency of everything in the larger interest of the people.
So will he follow the much hyped Narendra Modi's Gujarat development model? He claims he is yet to study the model, but Gujarat government has been awarded by various national and international agencies for its work in the infrastructure sector, and there is no harm in following such rewarded model, quipped Dr. Harshvardhan moments before he rushed for yet another round of election rally, where he shared stage with his political mentor Nitin Gadkari.
I have not studied exactly what their model is, but I for sure know that whatever they are doing is, their intentions are good, pious. They have provided a neat and clean, honest government to the citizens of Gujarat, and they have been rewarded and awarded for their good work even by the United Nations. The nitty-gritty of how they supply and what is the mechanism, I am not familiar with that. I have not, honestly speaking, I haven't studied that. But if there is a need to do better for Delhiites, and if at all it will be required to study the best possible models either in the country or outside, we will certainly do that.
Whether this popular medical practitioner manages to become the Chief Minister of Delhi or not, that can be realized from the election results on December 8th. But known more as the Dr. Sahab among the people, Dr. Harsh Vardhan these days has been putting his best efforts to woo the voters. A strong fight this time indeed is expected between Congress and BJP for capturing Delhi. This report is brought to you by NNIS.